Good afternoon, MFB here. Like we talked about, we're going to do a review of a few products today from a company called Head Down. Here, come on with me. We were able to link up with the guy Mike Bryant. He runs Head Down Firearms. So first I want to talk to you about their Kydex, okay? I've got a Tier Tactical ballistic belt here that I was able to apply their Kydex to. Here, come on in here, let me show you some of this. What I told him was I wanted something that was in Ranger Green and something that was very slim and light and durable. So what he did was he got us this thick Kydex here in Ranger Green. And what he did was he made it short so we can get a real good purchase on the magazines. Okay, the retention on everything is really, really good. He got us the pistol, rifle, handcuff. Also, he was able to get us a holster for our duty gun and then also for our flashlight. I'm going to talk about some good features here. Now, with the flashlight pouch, the good thing about this, one of the good things, is this retention screw. This retention screw allows for me to change it up based on the light I'm carrying. If you're a gear nut like I am, you got a bunch of different flashlights. So I can put any one of my flashlights in here, change the retention, and it fits. The same goes with the magazine, the holster. The holster, the retention, just like most light-bearing holsters, is in the flashlight here. So what I can do is I can tighten this down and it doesn't change whether I'm running my Glock 17 or my Glock 21. So that way I don't have to go work another part-time just to get another holster. That is a value-added feature that Head Down has put in here that means a lot to me. It means a lot to the rest of the operators that I know in my field. But with respect to the rest of this, it mounts really well to the belt, to the molly. And the mounting accessories also allow you to mount it to a regular belt. It has leather here along with plastic, and you just put the screws in and attach it, and it works really well. We're working with them to develop a holster for the X2, and we're also working with him to create a holster for our radio. And that'll be department specific, but what we're doing with the radio is we're going to create something that's kind of universal that will change based on the size of your radio. Now, one of the things that I think is important to talk to you about is their receptiveness to the operator's needs. We went to him and said, hey, I need this specifically. And he was able to call his guys on the phone and say, hey, I need you to make this product with this spec. And they did it and sent it to us in a couple days. Now, that's not just exclusive to us because we're T&E in something. That's going to go across the board. You know, everybody's equipment is different. And if you're like me as an operator, you want something that is exactly what you want. So this is me using his Kydex actually on duty. As you can see, it goes really well with the rest of the gear, and I can go ahead and tell you, I've effected arrests, and it actually works. I've run with it. I'm really happy with how it works out. All you got to do is let him know what you're looking for, and he'll take care of that for you, okay? So I want you to go over to Head Down and just kind of look at what they have. Now, this Kydex is not on the market yet. This is something that we're putting together for them. We're just making sure that it's what we need in our environment, but their firearms are. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, that we're going to segue into, is their AR-15. So just stay here and we'll talk about their rifle and what it did for us and what we were able to make it do out on the range. Now let's talk about Mike and I. Mike gave us one of their rifles, the Head Down Master Series rifle. The thing had a Lothar stock, a Hyperfire trigger, set at 4.5 pounds, had a Schilling barrel, a Smoz brake, a Trijicon 2.5 to 12.5 AccuPoint scope on it. Like I said, it had a Lothar stock on it. It had an ion bonded bolt carrier with a Raptor charging handle. Very, very smooth running gun. Really smooth. That was the first thing I noticed about it. But I was able to put it through a paces. This is my group at 100 yards without even zeroing it to me. I was able to have the rounds touching at 100 yards, and that's with 55 grain Hornet 80 tap, just our basic entry ammo.
Hey, what's up, Head Down? It's Justin Evans. I want to take a second to say thank you for allowing us to use one of your guns during the GTOA conference. MFB Tactical reached out to y'all and was able to get one of y'all's 223 gas guns. We were both taking part in the sniper course, and he brought it out Wednesday. Despite some pretty heavy wind, we were able to push that 223 out to about 950 yards. MFB Tactical, I was spotting for him. I think he actually hit 947 yards, but fantastic gun. Despite the conditions, performed very well. So Head Down, awesome job on your product. And thanks for letting us use that gun. That was a real treat. We look forward to see what you guys are bringing out in the future and for backing us up. We appreciate you guys. MFB, I'll catch you on another course, man, later.
This is what we loaded into the ballistic calculator. I'm also going to add in here what we figured out is our dope for each 100-yard mark. That was TAC_12. He was my spotter for this series of shots. He got me on target. He actually had an opportunity to get behind the gun as well. While I was there, I had an opportunity just to do a short video, and you'll hear the wind in the background. MFB here. Just a short kind of commercial, I guess. I was shooting today out here in this 1,000-yard range, and I had an opportunity to shoot this Head Down 223. You see it's got a sniper stock on it. It's got a Night Force 10 power scope on it. But what's important about this rifle is really just what it does for us. I was able to shoot this rifle on this range all the way out to 946 yards. I don't know if you can see it all the way out there, but I did it with my bolt gun yesterday, and today I was able to do the same thing with this rifle. Now, we had to play with it a little bit because of the wind with it being 223 at 55 grain Hornet 80. But it was able to get out there and hit it. We doped it up and it performed. Great job, Head Down. This class was taught at GTOA by Jim Gilliland there in Columbus, Georgia. We had a great class, a lot of good students, but I really appreciate Head Down for providing us a rifle to shoot on the second day. We were able to put it through its paces and learn a lot about it. Thanks, Mike. Thanks to Head Down.